but my mission is to speak to people who are silently, they got their lives together, but it's just advice on the side. What would you tell people, you know, how to, why is, porn so destructive?
Mhm. I was hosting a Discord lecture the other day for some of my followers, and a question came up very similar with this particular individual. Of course, I won't name him, but he was, he's trying to quit, but again, he's kind of like silently suffering here, and essentially what the answer is, and my kind of quick, go to was that um, you don't want it enough, and if you were truly, it goes back to your point of paradoxes. Ultimately, we have been conditioned. There is a social conditioning that this is something that should be, permissible in life. It's just part of the human existence. Men watch pornography and jerk off to pornography. That's just something that you have to accept. Why? Nobody's supposed to question that particular aspect. But the reality is, one of the reality is, and one of the parts that helped me quit was knowing that most adult I was going to say, film stars, like it's something to be proud of, but are the product of pedophilia and sexual assault.
Mm.
Most of them, and to watch pornography is to be complicit in that. And I think very long a couple of years ago, like I watched like an interview of like a former performer, and you know, seeing the history of what can literally bring somebody to their knees to a point where they're um you, you know uh, doing that kind of creating that kind of content is horrible. It left a real kind of impression upon me, and I can't even watch that material by thinking, oh, there's a woman that's been a product of maybe domestic abuse or violence or rape or pedophilia, and am I really going to sit here and entertain that? Am I really going to do that? So, there isn't a doubt in my mind that, well, there isn't any temptation for me now to go back to something like that. So to go back to your question, the answer is you have to undo this brainwashing that what you are doing is something that you give up. Even the idea is something that you give up has connotations that it's something good, like giving up chocolate, like giving up sugar. Oh, I love my chocolate. I love my sugar. Oh, I don't want to give up my pornography, my sweet, sweet pornography. Get that shit idea out of your head. It's whack. It's absolutely whack. You're not giving up something that is bringing you pleasure. You're giving up something that is a drip feed of poison into your veins, into your mind, right? And I know I'm going pretty hard on this perspective here, but this is something that you're going to have to find out for yourself if you're not there yet. I wasn't there yet, by the way. There was a when I first heard of like NoFap and semen retention, I laughed myself to death. I laughed myself to death. Couldn't believe it. Was sharing to my friend. Can you believe these guys are not jerking off? How
Yeah.
weird are they? Not jerking off,
Yeah.
you know? Um, and it's funny how things come around,